Hey VOD viewers. As always, you're the real ones. You're the ones who really got my back. Today we're gonna do a little advice stream. Before I get any questions, this is just water. I realize that actually specifying that it's water makes it look like I'm not drinking water and I'm drinking alcohol. I'm drinking water. The only glasses I had were wine glasses. That's how it is. I wonder if it is working. Oh, it's working. Yes, we are in. We're having a good night, though. I'm chilling. I'm gonna show off my fucking banger merch I got last night. Oh my god. Shout out Anita Velveeta. Shout out to Anita Velveeta. Yo, how we doing? Oh my god. Ugh. This is the advice stream. This is the solicit advice from me stream. You're watching Ninjago? Fuck yeah, dude. Let's rock. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. We're chilling. How do I twerk? Good question. Let me know if you figure it out. No, I'm doing pretty well. Fucking last night I went to a big punk show called Piss Fest. Piss Fest 2. It was who was playing? It was fucking like Anita Velveeta. It was fucking like Vile. It was Destructo Disc. It was a whole bunch of fucking insane bands. I got killed in the pit. It was cracked. Absolutely cracked. I got bruises all over. And then I got this banger shirt. Shout out Shinji. Went to a. That's nice. That's really nice. That's really awesome. What is an Mary? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Tips for learning Ableton. Absolutely. Spend a lot of time with the software, mostly, is how I do it. So when I switched from FL Studio to using Ableton, it was a process of just like really familiarizing myself with the layout, all the different lanes, just figure out how the program works by just spending a bunch of time dicking around in it and seeing, okay, what do I need to do in this program and how do I do that? Like, for me, how do I record guitar directly into the program? Okay, so I'm going to go into one of the lanes, hit record, whatever. Unfortunately, like many things, it's just spending a lot of time. I can't stop listening to Gabergably. Thanks a lot. No problem. Oh my god. I'm so happy that like people got the video and people like really understand why Jezebel is like an artist that I really respect, cuz making the video, I got several people in my life being like, "Are you sure you want to make a video on the questionably incel music?" But I think I did a good job of like accurately portraying problematic art and like having a discussion about it frankly without moralizing. I think I did okay. About it. I hope Jez saw it, is the thing. I really hope that she sees it at some point. It would make me happy. She fixed Runaway for real? For real! Her Runaway cover is so good. So good. Oh my good lord. Literally, like, oh my god. I listened to it. Am I going to the Machine Girl show? Yes. I am going to the Machine Girl show. Hey, if you're in the Twin Cities, I'm going to the Machine Girl show Tuesday. Oh yeah. I'm annoying all my friends with a burger. Let's go. I think the album is really fantastic for the first I think like 4 or 5 tracks, and then it kind of dips and then it gets really good again. That's my take. I think it peaks early, but that's okay because I'd rather an album be really good at the start, and then like middle off to the middle, than an album suck at the start and be good at the end. It's hard to get me to the end, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm only streaming. Have I recently streamed? I can read. I don't know if I'm only seeing them now, but have you started streaming a lot more recently? Not. I just stream when I like when I have time. Um, Sometimes I have more time than other times. Oh. Uh. Oh, advice. I needed that. Then ask advice. Finding out Machine Girl was 2 guys did hurt. No, 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 no. The main person is non-binary. They use they them. So get owned. Seeing Machine Girl with a fentanyl in a couple weeks. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, dude. It's fucking Lightning Bolt is gonna be opening for Machine Girl on Tuesday, and I was sad I wouldn't be able to see fentanyl, but fucking Lightning Bolt. Oh my god. Holy fuck. I didn't even know that they were like touring or doing shit like that. I think, wow, I'm excited. Can I ask your thoughts on girls' rituals? Really like radishes. Is that, which one is Devi? That girls' rituals is Devi, right? Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure. I haven't listened to Devi's solo stuff. I love Ada Rook's solo stuff a lot. I really love Crisis Sigil. I really like I think it's like Ugly Death No Redemption or some shit. It's one of her solo albums under Ada Rook. That shit's incredible. But I just haven't gotten to Devi's solo stuff yet. What should you do with your life? Make art. You should make art. And make the people around you smile. You should also do that. Those are the two. That's my advice. Your TTTT video actually made me start hanging out with friends more IRL. Yay! Oh my god. It's always so cool when people will like go to me and be like, "Hey, your art affected me positively." It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I love that shit. Please list those slowly. I really need those artists. Wait, which artists? Ada Rook. Crisis Sigil. I think those were the ones. I've got to check out Phosphor Code. I have not heard that. That sounds awesome. I'm actually learning music theory to make art and have been talking to folks and finding out what music they like as a way to connect with them. Yeah, that's literally such a great way to like make friends with people. It's such an easy in. Especially if you just have one artist that you guys both like. A really easy one for the communities that I hang out in all the time is like Femtonal. She's really big right now. She's making a lot hype in the scene in music and everything. And if somebody's like tapped into like music trends and they have the same general taste as me, we're both gonna know Femtonal and we're both gonna connect over that. Like that's just a really simple, easy one. I was talking to my non-binary cousin at Thanksgiving the other week, and we've never had like a proper conversation. But we were able to like bond over music, and then we were able to like become friendly with each other and like have real human connection. It's cool. Shout out music. Having advice for catchy lyric writing? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh my god. So many questions. So many questions. If I don't get around to a question, just ask again. I'll try to get around to it. Okay, so for catchy lyrics, there's gonna be a few things that you want to keep in mind. The thing that I focus most of my attention on is lyrics, and getting like a really good. You only need 2 or 3 really good lines to like really hook your audience and get a melody stuck in their head. So I'm trying to like think of what the catchiest shit I wrote. Like I gotta like pull up my own music. Hold on. It'll be easiest to explain if I have a an example. I guess vodka lemonade is pretty catchy. Okay, so hold on, I see so much shit. Okay, so a thing with I'm so good at this, guys. I'm so good at this streaming shit. A thing with writing lyrics and writing catchy lyrics is that you're going to want to include internal rhyme, like an appropriate amount. You don't have to go all like Casey fucking Frey on it, like feminine cinnamon and men are friends. You don't have to go all the way in that. Like, you don't have to like be a pretend Eminem, but it is really good to have a decent amount of internal rhyme in your phrases because it makes it sound, it flows nice, right? What, like the phrase "all fucked up" and "missed my bus" kind of rhyme, but drank too much. I don't know. It just kind of like, I guess that's more of a phrasing thing. Is how that song sounds better due to like the phrasing, and pay attention to how words where you place stress in certain words. I'm explaining this so poorly. Holy shit. Sorry. I'm doing my best here. Okay. Let's see. How far in advance do you and Snake World plan shows? We plan shows as best we can. As soon as we can. Usually it's like a month or 2 before. And then we announce it probably a month before. Do we plan on doing any shows in the Twin Cities from the 3rd to the 10th of January? That's a good question. Let me see. No. Not currently, but you know, if something comes up, I'm always down to play. Are you, they should make bigger fruits? Larger fruits, actually, but yeah, that's me. What's up with the song Tuesday Night? What is Concussion City? That's a compilation I ended up on. Somebody in the comments section was like, hey, do you want to be on a folk punk compilation album? I was like, yeah, sure. And then I joined, and then I wrote a folk punk song, but then I just ended up making it like a proper punk song, and then it's the only punk song on a compilation of folk songs. Sorry, guys. But yeah, shout out Concussion City. I did part of the artwork on that. If you look off to the right, one of the buildings, the one that's like MS Paint drawings, that's me. Yeah. Don't you think this stream needs even bigger fruits? I agree. I need a strawberry that's like, you know, I need to be able to like, I need a strawberry that's the size of a watermelon, you feel? Thank you. Poetic meter is really weird and complex, but certain sentences sound out loud, just sound rhythmic based on where the stress. Yes, okay. Yes, okay. Listen to that person, because that's what I was trying to explain, and I was just kind of stumbling it out. Sometimes you just say shit that sounds good. Like, I don't know, that phrase kind of sounded good. Sometimes you say shit that just sounds good. That's a lot of alliteration. Put alliteration in your songs. Put rhyming into your songs. Put just a lot of, like, lyrical shit. Put cool things in your... I don't know, man. I'm doing my best. I'm really trying. I'm, like, flying by the seat of my pants right now. In lyrics, are the syllable counts in margin that people should avoid? Not particular counts, just make it sound natural. There is like a natural. There's like a natural flow to a sentence, right? Some sentences flow simply. Okay, sometimes when you walk through a sentence, there's like a rhythm that just comes to you, and it just sounds natural coming off of your mouth. Sometimes things can be really awkward, or saying phrases in certain ways might be confusing. Really just say things repeatedly until it sounds as natural as possible. Don't avoid the one Katy Perry song where it's what is it? She sings in the chorus unconditionally, but she says it unconditional. Like the stress is placed in the wrong syllables. It sounds fucking bad. Avoid that at all costs. Yeah. My lyrical content basically doesn't matter because I do black metal. Serve. Can I take a second to express how? Yeah. Cadence, yes. Have a good night. Cold egg sandwich goes hard. I'm glad people like that EP. The sensitive stoner 82@gmail.com. I came up with that alias like forever ago. I've been waiting to use it, and releasing that little EP was really nice. I recorded all of those songs over the course of a weekend. Most of them were written after I tried shrooms for the first time, and it didn't do anything to me. So I just wrote songs like all weekend up at like a cabin. It was really awesome. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed making that EP. I'm glad people like it. I get like the best lyric ideas right as I'm about to get into the shower, because ain't no way I'm gonna remember that after the shower. Dude, I will deadass like drop everything in my life for like 30 seconds to go to my phone and just record a voice memo. You just gotta have that commitment to capture that moment. Like, that's a huge part of art, is just finding the time to capture like those really special, like inspirational moments to you. All the best things that I've made is I've been struck with an idea, and I just immediately have to either go and make it or go and write it down, because you don't want to lose those amazing ideas. And you'll get more, but it's really nice to capture those ideas, especially when you're really passionate about them. Do I go to DIY concerts? Literally all the time. I play them all the time. Literally. And your song isn't slander if it's true. Do you say I'm a DIY guy and I drink my Fanta? No. Okay, hold on. The lyrics? Hold on. I think I deadass have them on Bandcamp. I'm a DIY guy and I trick my fans into sleeping with a loser like me. That's the line. I trick my fans. Then the next line is I trick teen girls. But that one's really crazy. That was written about a dude that I fucking hate. Fuck that dude. Fuck that dude. I wrote that song about a specific guy. How does one get started recording if computer programs give them stress sweats? I record a lot of stuff onto cassette. I find the analog medium is really nice, just to be like, I'm just gonna get this idea on recording, like physically, like as little stress as possible. Cause I don't, if it's on a cassette, no one's gonna like bust out my cassette and listen to it, right? I'd say the same for voice memos, but they're like less special that way. So, positive, negative. Hello, Rhyme. Do you have any advice for aspiring house DJ? Yeah, don't bore the crowd. It doesn't matter how good of a DJ you are, if you aren't playing to the crowd, or it doesn't matter how well you mix the songs, if you're not playing to the crowd, you're a bad DJ. play to the crowd. That's what you're there for. You're not there to stroke your own ego. You are there to make people dance or make people enjoy the music. That's my advice for DJs. Because I've been to a lot of DJ sets where I'm like, I like think this is sick creatively. I like really admire what you're doing, but you're not feeding the vibe of the function here. And I think that separates like skilled DJs from like good DJs. You know what I mean? The trick my fans reminds me of Fried by Fluoride. It's an intentional. That's a very intentional reference. Cassette. Surely that's mostly for vibes not being better in some way. Well, for me it's better because I just have a fucking tape recorder literally right here for me. It's already loaded up. I just press record and then I play my music. It's very simple for me. I'd say voice memos is probably what most people would go to. Mix in some weird shit, but keep it to the vibes of the people more. Yeah. Yeah, you can throw in funny shit, but yeah. Make it, if it's not the vibe, don't throw it in there, you know? I do not have a Discord server. I am not looking to make one. I don't like the way that Discord servers function, especially ones they're based around a single person. They become some kind of cult of personality, and then I have to deal with people interacting in my community, and I don't want to deal with any of that. Fuck that. Follow-up to the follow-up. Where do you recommend looking for concerts of similar bands / the scene in Twin Cities? Yes. So follow bands on Instagram because we're always posting our shit there. We're always reposting other bands' shit there. Follow Snake World Band. And then if I'm going to shout out other Twin Cities bands that I really fuck with. Tonal Whiplash. Doll Chaser. Fucking Kyrie Nova. Fucking Blue Driver. God, who else have we played with? I'm just listing bands that we like played with. But follow these bands because these are great bands. Fucking Jenny Matrix. Shout the fuck out. I think that's enough. I think that's enough shout outs for Twin Cities punk bands. Because those, if you follow those people, you'll be able to see who else is playing. Yeah. The way to get into the underground scene is just to follow every random person you may have chosen on Instagram. Literally. How did you find your band members? Okay, it's funny. So, I met my co-vocalist Willow through a mutual friend, and we ended up just being way better buds. And me and Willow first connected, like really got each other as artists when we went busking together. We went to a local grocery store, and I played guitar and she played keyboard, and we just held out a cup for money. And I think we made like $20 total, maybe, of like the tens of times we did it. We never made any money, really. And we were really, really, really bad. But that's how I like really connected to Willow as an artist. And then it was just a really natural progression after that. Like, hey, we play music together. Let's write music together, you know? So that was a really simple one. And then we met our drummer, Morgan. We met her at a party. I was just hanging out at a party. I was just chatting. And I offhandedly mentioned I was in a band and looking for a drummer. And she was like, oh, I play drums. I'm not in any bands. I'll join. I was like, okay. And then she joined our band, and it's been great since. She's a fantastic drummer. And then we met our current bassist, Rosa, because a mutual friend was like, hey, you guys need a bassist. I have a friend who doesn't isn't in a band but plays bass and wants to be in a band. I was like, sure. And then Rose is part of our band. Go to parties. Go ask friends, mutual friends. Like, ask your friends, hey, does anyone know a drummer? Anyone know a guitarist, bassist? Be willing to take risks on people. Yeah. Awesome world, thanks. I'm a visual artist trend, not a music trend, so that's the reason I asked about Discord. Gotcha. So I could post some art, maybe. I totally get it. Yeah. I don't really want to, I don't want to interface with that kind of stuff personally. It's too much. It's too much for me. If you want to, like, go start your own community, I love that for you. But I can't have any part in it. Turn up girl mode. Can you make fan art? Yes, you can make fan art. If you want to send me art, send it to my email. shittykickflips@gmail.com, but the first I is a 1. So, yeah. Send... Oh, can you make fan art for the band? Yeah, totally. You can DM it to our Instagram account. Or you can DM it, or you can email it to me. Whatever works best for you. That would be awesome. I know they would love it. How in demand are album cover artists in your experience as a visual artist trained myself? How in demand are album... Oh, like... Usually for me, when I get album art commissioned, I, like, just go up to an artist I like, and I'm like, hey, I want a commission, but also I'm going to use it for a thing. Can I get, like, a regular commission, and then on top of that, a commercial fee? Different artists will say yes or no, depending on that, but I don't know how in demand they are. I'm not really tapped into visual art commissions like that. But I'm always looking for those kinds of artists. Or I'm always like poking around. Like anytime I see an artist where I really like fuck with their style, I'm like, if I ever need this for a project, I will be putting this in my little artist folder. And then I'll go and DM them and be like, hey, I like your stuff. Can I use it for an album? Can I commission you for a thing? You know? I don't know what the answer. How do you play an instrument and sing at the same time without messing up rhythms? Just do it a lot. I fuck it up all the fucking time. Okay. So, I'm gonna try not to be too loud for my neighbors, but... Smells Like Teen Spirit. I've been covering Smells Like Teen Spirit my live shows recently. It's got a really weird rhythm, right? I'm trying not to like bang on it too loud with some picks. But the rhythm is like, it's a little weird. And Kurt's singing is like, fuck, what are the lyrics? What are the lyrics? Does someone know the lyrics? Hold on. What's the... I literally cover it. Fuck. Hold on. The chorus is just fucking weird. It's with the lights out, it's less dangerous. With the lights out. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. It's just really weird, and it's not really on beat. You literally just gotta practice it a lot. I didn't get good at that until I just started playing it repeatedly. And I'm still not very good at it because I haven't warmed up. I'm not ready to play for people right now. Are you starting a podcast? No, but I'm going to be on a podcast soon. I'm going to be on the Cum Posting podcast. Go follow those guys. I'm going to be on an episode of theirs. The tuning is taking me out. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. How long are your shitty kickflip sets? Are there songs not on the album? Typically 25, 30 minutes. Yes. It's usually other covers or now and then a song that I haven't released. Turn the lights out at the steakhouse. That's right. Nirvana. Yes, thank you. Is there stream delay or is that... I think there's stream delay. Thank you. How are you so basic and cool? Practice. Doing it all the time. Are you lane mode? What does lane mode mean? Does that mean being a overly online femcel? In that case, no. No, I'm chilling. I'm normal, actually. Stay hydrated. True. I need to actually... I drank all the water. I kind of need more. One sec. Hold on. Check this motherfucker out. He's gonna stream for like a minute while I go and get water. Be right back. Y'all fuck with the little pose. Get him out of there. I actually want to open this door because it's getting really hot in here. Why I like talk in my room. So you guys play web fishing? I don't know anything about music, but I love watching you stumble around in the dark and ramble. Hell yeah, man. That's what it's about. Vietnam War was fought over rubber. Mm-hmm. Long skirt gang? Oh, what the fuck is on my t-shirt? I got punched in the dick at the Anita Velveeta show. Shout out Anita Velveeta. Went to her show last night. Got punched in the dick. It was awesome. Oh my god. The show I went to last night. Holy fuck. Y'all need to tap into Anita Velveeta. She's sick. Highly respect her as an artist. Highly respect her. Also, Shinji in a dress. I don't think I properly illustrate how sick that is. Shout out. Shout out to transgender Shinji. I gotta see Ava one day. I get punched a lot at shows, but never in the dick, so that show must have gone hard. It did go hard. Dream artist to play / tour with. Oh, fuck. Okay. I got a lot of answers. I would say playing with Jeff Rosenstock would be my number one. I would fucking love to play a show with Nana Grizzle one day. Love that band. I'd love to open for like a Laura Les solo set. I think that would be really fantastic. I think I want to play with a show with Tonal Whiplash sometime. Go check out Tonal Whiplash, you know. Pretty big band in Minneapolis. Nah, for real though. I fuck with those guys a lot. Fucking Snake World and Tonal Whiplash. We've been like talking about playing more shows and potentially touring out of the city. So, again, if you're in the Midwest, hit my fucking line, cause I'll come through. I'll come through with my band. I'll come through with my solo music. I'll come through with Tonal Whiplash. They'll go anywhere. The shitty kickflips music reminds me of the musician Billiam. I'm not familiar. You influenced me to buy the book How to Read Literature Like a Professor. Let's go. Let's go. How much money do you have? Not a lot. Not a lot. Ko-fi.com / shitty kickflips. Where are some decent places to get whimsical t-shirts? I was thinking Redbubble, but I don't think they're very trustworthy or pay artists anything. Go local punk shows. We're always selling fun t-shirts. Or go to like reputable internet brands. I really fuck with Item Label. Yeah, go to Item Label. Shout out. I know a lot of people fuck with Haunted Starbucks. I'm trying to think. I should like look in my closet. Hold on. Get band t-shirts. Some of them are fucking crazy. Where is this one from? I got this one. I don't remember where I got this one from. Or I got it online, but I don't know from where. But this goes hard as hell. Yeah, I guess my shout out is the Item Label. That's my shout out. Please drop a playlist. That would be fire. I should do a playlist of all the bands that I want to shout out. That would be sick, actually. I'm gonna do that after the stream. Hold on. I'll probably do it on YouTube because that's where most of the people that look at my shit know shit. Bands I want to shout out playlist. Make after stream, idiot. Okay, cool. Also hang out with anarchists. True! Jeff playing We Beg to Exploding jumped into a speaker and screamed that last note in my face and gave me his set list. It was wild. Oh my god. That's awesome. You introduced me to Jezebel Gerbergably, and now my band and I are thinking about covering Quarter Pounder. Let's go! I'm in the closet as a trans girly and have a problem. A lot of my cool gay friends say that before they got to know me, they avoided me because they got incel/male manipulator vibes. What do I do? You were probably just awkward, and they are expressing it in a really hurtful way, to be honest. Unfortunately, the way that trans people act before coming out or before realizing is often interpreted as being creepy. And I think that's because we just don't really know how to be a guy. I'm specifically talking about trans femme experience. We don't know how to be a guy. So any attempt comes off as wrong. Like weird, freaky. And that sucks. I'm sorry that they were like, they said that, because that's shitty. What do you do about it? Just be genuine and open and honest as much as you can, really. Try, like, what I do is I just try to wear my heart on my sleeve. I try to just, when I'm talking to people, I'm just, this is how I feel. I really avoid, like, bottling up my feelings as much as I can when I talk to strangers. Well, I don't know if tell them that makes you feel bad. Maybe. I don't know this person's situation. I don't know how to, like, interact with interpersonal conflict. But just, I don't know. I gave my advice. Also, people say that about anyone with autism as well. Yes, as well. Today, I got invited to direct action against homeless sweeps in my city. Let's go. Yo, fuck the Minneapolis Police Department. Yo, put this on record. Fuck the Minneapolis Police Department. There's a bunch of, like, groups of homeless people in all over the city, and what they will do is they will build fences where the homeless people like hide from the rain and shit, like under bridges and stuff. They'll build fences that go, like, cover the sidewalk, so they can't use the sidewalk to, like, build their tents and shit. They have to use the actual street. It is evil. Fuck the Minneapolis police department. Fuck those guys. I hate them. I hate the way that we deal with homeless people in this fucking country is evil. And I'm not trying to get like too much on my soapbox, but the way that politicians treat homeless people makes me like genuinely, it radicalizes me. Okay. Sorry, I going off into a tangent, but yes. Anyways. Is it cringe for both partners in a relationship to have matching engagement rings, or is that super drippy dopeness? That's drippy dopeness. Me and my wife aren't matching, but, yeah. No, it's sick. They do that here, too. Yeah, for real. Fuck, yeah. Fucking abolish cops. If there's any police department that is fucked, it's the Minneapolis PD. Yeah, everyone got to see that a few years ago when fucking George Floyd died. The Minneapolis Police Department in particular is incredibly racist, and there has not been change since. Online, you might see shit like, oh, this is Minneapolis without police, blah, blah, blah. Nothing changed. The guys that killed him went to jail, but nothing has fundamentally changed in the police force. They still act the same. They still do the same shit. Yeah. I am married, yes. I got married over the summer. I wanted to say last time you were on, I was on here and you mentioned Lex. I just want to say, oh yeah, I'm glad that you made a cool friend. That's awesome. How do I cope with the distance between me and my long distance girlfriend? Have a countdown for the next time that you can see each other. And if you don't have a date, try and make a date. Even if it's like in like a year. Like set a specific date you'll see each other in real life again. Phone calls as frequently as you can. Yeah. I literally, yeah. Constantly. I busted a lot of AJJ and Violent Femmes covers when I was homeless. Got arrested for playing Code Blue by TSOL. You're awesome. I hope you're doing better now. Fuck those. Fuck those fucking pigs. I almost respond with happy birthday after hearing when you got married. Thank you. Volunteer at your local mutual aid groups. True. How do you finish writing songs? Ooh, this is a great question. This also goes into how to finish art in general. So how do you finish writing songs? So I'll tell you how to start writing a song. You get your core idea. You build that core idea into a verse, and a chorus, and a bridge if you really want to go crazy spicy on it, okay? You write your arrangement. You build that idea lyrically and melodically. And then, oh my god. To finish, this is how I finish all of my songs, is I have that idea. I like demos. I make a lot of fucking demos. I will get a rough idea of really rough vocals, really rough melody, and then I'll put it on my phone and I'll just listen to it over the next week. And then I'll write down notes on that thing, and then I'll go back to it, and I'll just iterate. Oh, I didn't like the lyrics here, I didn't like the melody here, I didn't like the chord progression here. Then you iterate, and you just keep doing it until you get to a point where you can listen to it and be like, I like this well enough. And then you're done. Don't stress the little shit too much. Don't get perfectionist about it. And also, another thing with making art, shut the fuck up about it. Do not show other people your art until you are done. Don't tell other people about your art until you are done. There is a specific reason I do not say anything about music, videos, anything that I'm doing, any other art. I don't tell anyone shit about it. Not even like my fucking wife hears anything about what I do, okay? Like, I am very protective of my art. You do not mention anything that you work on to other people until it is done. Because if you talk about it to other people, your brain gives you that little serotonin. And it's like, okay, instead of making that thing, I'm going to talk about it. And that'll make me feel just as good. That's a really important thing. Okay? Like, I cannot tell you enough how important that is. Also, a couple more things. Don't get too perfectionist about it. If it sounds good, it's good. Remember that. That's the number one rule of all music. If it sounds good, it's good. I think that's it. I think that's what I want to say. I just make a shit ton of songs and then choose my fave. Yes. Yes, make a whole bunch of songs. Maybe that's why I never finish it. The goal is to make a bunch of songs, and then the ideas that you really like, make 30 songs, and then take 5 that you like the most, and then develop those. Make those 2-3 verses, a bridge and a chorus. That's sick. Telling people raises the stakes. Yes, no. Telling people, I don't know. Telling people just, it makes your brain satisfied with just telling people you had a cool idea, rather than your brain only being satisfied by making the cool idea. I don't know if it gives you a clear failure condition. That doesn't work. That's not how my brain works. Not really. Shout out 7-8. Do you watch other trans YouTubers? If so, do you have any opinions one way or the other? I watch other YouTube people. I don't specifically search out people based on their gender, but if it is someone I'm interested in and then they also happen to be trans, that's a nice bonus. I don't watch anyone specifically for trans YouTube stuff. I think I'm very confident in where I am in my transition. I don't really have a need or desire to branch out. Hard to agree on shut the fuck up about the tea. Hearing someone say they're working on an album does less than nothing for me. Yeah, for real. You guys will never know when I have major projects coming out. You guys won't know shit until the day it drops. Then you'll know shit. But you're not going to know until then. I'm a little over a month clean of self-harm. Sorry if that triggers anybody, but I'm proud of myself and I want to put it out there. Good shit. Good shit. Cheers to you, my friend Doorframe. That's awesome. That's so sick. Self-harm is one of the worst ones to get out of. So, at least from what I've been told. So, congrats. That's huge. Give it up for Doorframe. I really am turning up girl mode right now. So convenient of you to be streaming. How do you come out to your parents? I know I'll need to come out to them someday, but I'm kind of scared, even though they'll most likely support me. That is a good question. Well, first off, I guess it depends on if you live with them or not. The answer might be a little different. But assuming that you don't live with them, you're going to want a stable living condition where you can rely on people outside of your parents, and you can survive. And even if you know that your parents will be cool, it's a huge relief just to have that to fall back on. Because my best friend when I was in high school was just you could sleep on my couch if you come out to them, and they're not cool with it. And that was just a huge fucking relief. It made it so much easier for me, because I was like, okay, worst comes to worst, I'll just go sleep on my friend's couch for a few weeks. Usually it's way overblown, but it's nice to have that peace of mind. Next, just sit them down and be like, hey, I want to have a frank and honest conversation. I've been feeling this way for a long time. These are my true feelings. That's how I want to proceed. in my experience, parents aren't usually ready for new name and pronouns right away. But you know, I don't really know that. I just said, "Hey, I think I'm trans." And then we went to like a family therapy thing for a few months. And then I was like, "Okay, I'm going to try new name, new pronouns." But it also depends on how you want to go about it. Don't come out, just show up as a gender. I don't know about that. Oh, man. I came out to distract them from the fact that they called me smoking weed. That's awesome. Serve. Serve. Oh, man. Every time I try to talk to my parents, my mom always projects her feelings onto me. Do you have Catholic parents too? No, I totally. I get it. I totally get it. That shit sucks. I hope you can have a open and honest relationship with your mother. I have one now. But if you're anything like how I was, I used to be dishonest with my parents sometimes just to like avoid like really tough emotional conversations. This is getting crazy. I'm not trying to do kickflip therapy right now. Sorry. Oh, Jesus. What do I do when I start an art project and get invested in halfway through? I realize that I don't have enough money to finish it. Do what you can to wrap it up and just release half finished. That's my advice. Something that's only halfway done and released is better than something that was halfway done and never released, in my opinion. The way I look at art and art projects is that if I set down a project, I'm never going back to it. If I don't pick up that project again within a week, I'm not finishing it. I'm not going to complete it. It's not going to happen. I'm just going to have to do a new thing. So if you're going to have to wait longer than a week to keep working on it, just release that as is. That's how I look at it anyways. But also I'm like fucked up in the head. I have a really like manic way of making art. You know the meme where two trans people meet each other then kiss 2 seconds later? IRL, it's like that but with trauma dumping. Dude, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Fucking I've met some of my best friends at like a bar where I'm like, "Oh my god, my parents used to be just like that." And they're like, "Oh my god, I also had blah 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 whatever trauma." Easiest way to bond with somebody. Not gonna lie, I found you originally because a friend messaged me linking your video and was like, "I want to match this person's vibes." Yes! Yes! I think I have good vibes. Not parents catching me high on shrooms with a girlfriend because I forget the time instead of admitting to it. I just pulled the give 20 minutes. I don't understand. Honestly, disappointed my coming up being so tame. Lol, I spent so much time repressing that. It was totally chill. Yeah. Honestly, it's usually fine. Not to say that I know anyone's parents or anything, but it's usually like a big deal for like a week. Or I guess like a month maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I also live in a very blue state, so I'm speaking out of my ass right now. You are inspiration to me as a curly hair haver. Is that your natural color, or do you have any pro hair tips? This is my natural color. I'm a natural blonde. Pro hair tips, I'm going to say the same thing to everybody because I don't fully know exactly what you want. But get a shampoo and conditioner that do not have sulfates and are designed to help with frizziness. Because my hair gets really frizzy on bad days. So those help a lot. And then never comb or brush your hair. Never brush your hair if it's curly. And only comb it if it's wet and you just put conditioner in. And then when you do comb, like you got your conditioner you're in the shower, your hair is wet, conditioner is in there, comb like starting from the bottom of your tips, going up slowly, like work slowly throughout your scalp, and don't pull and tug too hard, because then you'll just make the problem worse and it'll look bad. That's my advice for curly hair having. My BF wants to do shrooms, but I'm like, do I want to go that deep inside myself? You really need to be in a good mental place to do it. I was in a very good place when I did shrooms, and it really served me well. I was able to more or less get over my not to get too fucking personal or whatever, but I was able to get over a lot of my traumas through that. And that was really beautiful. And I'm not saying that'll help everybody, but for me, doing shrooms helped a lot, because I was able to really connect with the world and the people around me. And I know this is like some stupid stoner shit, but it's good. Shout out. That tip on conditioner is interesting. Thank you so much. No problem. I hope that your hair journey goes well. You need to be good to do time. I can't read. Bad trips suck. Yeah. Do you like any old headbands, any rock band before and during the 90s? Yes. I like Nirvana. I think that one's obvious. Let me see. What are my favorite old ass bands? I like the fact that the 90s is old head shit is hilarious. I love Liz Phair. I love the Breeders. I fucking love Pixies. Shout out to Pixies. Those guys rip. I like Velvet Underground, but only White Light, White Heat. What else? Old head shit. It's like half of this isn't even old head shit. What else do I like? Most of my favorite music came out in like the 2000s though. That's where the majority of the shit I listen to is from. Yeah. Those are my answers. Oh, Dead Milkmen. Dead Milkmen are sick. Shout Kim Deal. Yeah. Breeders and Pixies goated. Yes. Nirvana was some of the first covers I did on guitar. Hell yeah. I love the Beach Boys. That's awesome. Hole. Yes, Hole. Also, they are just Pixies. They're not the Pixies. They're just Pixies. Like Gorillas. It's Gorillas. It's not the Gorillas. Important to remember. Pat the Bunny. Yeah, I love Pat the Bunny. Shout out. Ween. I don't think Pat the Bunny is old head shit, though. Pat the Bunny made all of his stuff like 2005 and after. Makeup stream one. I don't do makeup usually. Sometimes I'll throw a little eyeliner. Sometimes I'll do a little mascara. But that's it. I don't like rock music. I'm normally more of a hyperpop girly. I'm the reverse of that. I'm not normally a hyperpop. I don't usually like hyperpop. I'm more of a rock girly. That's me. Fentanyl? Question mark? Yes. Bands that are plural without the word the is odd. Yeah. I fuck with it though. $100 Geck. No, I mean, okay. I used to be into hyperpop, okay? It's not like I never got it. I used to love 100. I do love 100 Gex. I used to like Charlie more. I used to like be more tapped into the scene. But I just my music taste has shifted. If it doesn't have guitars, I'm less likely to enjoy it now. Groundbreaking. Trans woman doesn't instantly love hyperpop. Yeah. I listened to the trans Pink Floyd albums and Fentanyl, literally the I have two sides meme. I don't think those are too disparate. I really don't. Are you not Laura Less? See, I'm really happy that I'm getting more Laura Less comparisons the longer my hair gets. Um, as funny as the Michael Cera ones are. I haven't gotten a Michael Cera comparison in a while. I haven't got a Michael Cera compression or comparison in a minute. How many times do people ask you about Against Me? Too many. Way too many. Way too many. Shout out Laura Jane Grace, for real. But I'm really happy that there's other trans punk musicians now, because it was really fucked up for like a period of like 10 years. If you just asked, hey, what's a trans musician? Literally every answer was Laura Jane Grace. There was no other answer. I'm really happy that's not the case anymore. Not 10 years. That's way ridiculous. Like 3, 4. Do I fuck with underground rap? Oh yeah, I fuck with Surf Gang. I do like Surf Gang. Not as much anymore. I was into them when they released like Surf Gang Volume 1. I like that. And then I think they broke up now. I don't know. I fuck with Snow Strippers. I think they came out as Surf Gang. What's your opinion on Godspeed You Black Emperor? Never listened. Are the Michael Cera comparisons ever annoying? No, they're hilarious. I hope I get more. It's so funny. I was going to say you look like Scott Pilgrim because of that one meme where he's flying the plane. What? What is your opinion on The Garden and new wave punk shit? Do you mean... Okay. I haven't listened to them too much, in all honesty. But I do like them. Is that new wave punk? I think you mean like new punk. I fuck with newer punk, yeah. A lot of it. Obviously. Do I fuck with Free.99? I don't know them. Do I like Drain Gang? Yeah, I fuck with Blady. Fuck with Young Lean. Do I speak other languages other than English? I started learning Japanese. I fell off of it. I can read hiragana and katakana. I only know very basic phrases. I really got to get back onto it because I really would love to be able to speak some Japanese or at least read some. What do you think of the Scott Pilgrim transform headcanon? It's true. It's true. You should cover Threshold then. Dude, Threshold is my warm-up vocal song. Like whenever I'm trying to warm up my vocals, I always go to Threshold because I have a good like it's like in the perfect range where I want to be singing. I really love Threshold. I might cover it. I might. Gloss mentioned. I do like Gloss. Yeah. You seem like you would learn ASL. No, sorry. Reach my threshold. Oh man. You listen to much Tool? Never listen to Tool. Which Team Fortress 2 playable character would you allow to take you on a date? Scout. I think because I could make him into a woman. Learning Spanish, my Mexican coworkers are so nice. They always call me tall, pretty girl. That's so cute. That's cute. Opinion on German language. What are you trying to get me into? What are you trying to get me into asking my opinion on a whole language? $5! Let's go. Something fundamental is lost without the belligerent stumbling around at all times. Let's go. Thank you. Stephen Fratty, thank you. I blew like way too much money at the show last night paying for parking and then bag check and then buying merch. So this is $5 that goes to my empty bank account. Thank you. Threshold ASAP. Oh, hi Morgan. Hi. That's my drummer in the chat. That's my drummer Morgan. There she is. I guess wait, I can actually point this way? Right there. She's right there. Look at that. That's my drummer. One of my mass friends named themselves after Scout TF2. It's Awesome. Is death grips good? Of course. Of course they're good. Record it if you play Threshold. Will do. So, are we just asking questions? What exactly are we doing? Well, I intended this to be an advice stream, but people are just like asking me general questions. So I'll just answer general questions until I get like someone asking me for advice. I find it's a great way to start a good conversation and then just keep that going. Because I can actually jump off into bigger concepts or larger tirades if I get into it. I see your message asking if I'm a puppy girl repeatedly. I am not. I'm taking a final right now. And I don't know the answer to this one. Should I pick true or false? Let me flip a coin. True. The coin I flipped was this communist button. This pin. It's true. How do you promote your music without being annoying? You can't. You're going to be a little annoying to as many people as people will like you. You kind of do gotta be a little bit annoying to get any eyes on you, and that's really unfortunate. I feel weird asking people to change what pronouns they call me, but because I don't pass. Actually, wait, before I go into a different thing, another thing is probably don't like make it awkward for people to not listen to your music. Like if you tell somebody to listen to your music and then they save it, then you did all you could. But don't tell them to listen to it right now or something, you know? Okay, sorry. I started reading your question that I moved past. I'll go back. Wait, what did I start reading and then I stopped? Fuck, I'm a dickhead. I'm so sorry. Whoever's question I just started, send it again. You were a puppy girl in Transplant. This is puppy girl baiting. True. That's crazy that people watched Transplant and saw me there. Yeah, I'm in it. That's so funny. I'm like a background character in a trans web series. Go watch Transplant. Do you ever check out the one music artist in the art email I sent you? If I haven't replied, I have not yet. Sorry. Hey, how do I get past the cringe part of learning a new instrument? Just do it a lot. I'm sorry. I don't have good advice there. Yo, true, the lore has been upturned. What editing software do you use / recommend? I use Premiere. A very legal copy of Premiere. Should I sleep or continue listening to death metal? Oh, I feel weird asking people to change what pronouns they call me because I don't pass and that feels cringe. Opinions? You just gotta get over the cringe. Because if you keep putting it off until you pass, you're just going to put it off forever. And it's just not going to happen. You have to have a period of like a year where you're not passing, but you're going by a fem name and pronouns. That's just how it is, unfortunately. At least that's how it was for me. In high school, I came out in 11th grade. I didn't pass all year. It was really bad. It was really obvious. Everyone knew. It was really embarrassing for me. But looking back, I'm like, it really didn't matter that much. In the grand scheme of things, most people don't care. They're just... You're a background character to them. They're not thinking about you, really. And that's good. Mostly good. It's mostly good. But you just have to have a year where everything sucks and is awkward. All trans women get a 1-year pass to be as cringe as they want. And it can be extended to a 2-year pass as well, if they've had a traumatic enough life. That's my statement. And you can continue to be cringe after as well. But, yeah. That's You shouldn't be able to make fun of a trans woman for their first and second year after transitioning. After that, you can make fun of them. At least a little bit. Just a little bit. Not to a transphobic degree, but just, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Nobody could possibly misinterpret the things I say as mean or whatever. I don't know. Fucking whatever. Voice training tips. Just do it all the time. Just voice train all the time. I don't have good tips on that. Sorry. Embrace cringe. Why can't they be cringe? They can. They can. My 1 year cringe is up. When I came out to my mom, basically told me she would never support my transition, no matter what. That fucking sucks. Fuck your mom. That sucks. We do love cringe girls. I just copied someone else's voice. Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. I literally, like, I do a mix of, like a gay fag voice mixed with, like, a valley girl. And then that's just kind of where I talk. That's just kind of where I am. Voice training lessons, true. Finding your female voice on YouTube is a great resource despite feeling dated. True. Are you on Blue Sky? I'm not on any social media. My parents took my room door and my monitor, all my finances. I have no way to do my own stuff unless they're out. My dad works from home. That's fucked. I'm so sorry. I hope you can get out somehow. How you start to feel out your gender and how did you land on being a T-girl? Okay, I actually have a really good story about this. So when I first came out, I think a lot of trans women relate. It's like I've repressed being a woman for so long. I need to go way to the other side of the spectrum and be as femme as possible to, like, make up for lost time. And then to also experience girlhood. Because we aren't given time to, like, develop femininity like people who are assigned female at birth. When you are born as a girl and you are raised as a girl and you continue to be a girl in your life, you have 18 years of experience of being a girl, as being a child, and, like, getting that time to develop a feminine life, right? But when you're a trans woman, especially if you come out in, like, your 20s, 30s, you don't get the time to, like, test it out and just be a girl, which is really fucked up, I think. It's just like, so my point being, I go to the other side of the spectrum. I be as femme as possible. I just really try and get into the girl-ishness of it. And then eventually I back off a little. And I was like, oh, I kind of fuck with she, they. You know, I was rocking she, they for a minute. Because I was like, yeah, I'm a girl, but I also fuck gender, you know. Just as, like, a nice marker for fuck gender. And then it's like, I got into, like, I was like, I think I'm non-binary. So for a while, I was like, they, them only. And then for a while after that, I was like, oh, but I kind of like being whatever. So I was rocking, like, an any pronoun situation. And I was on that for a while. And then I was like, I really want to be, like, chaotic with it. So I was on, like, she, her, he, him situation for a while. And then I've gone back to she, her. A lot of it has just been free-flowing identity over time. A lot of it's just been, like, experimenting with shit, seeing how it feels. If it doesn't feel right anymore, I just abandon it. You know? I don't have any strong attachments to any pronouns. Yeah, I don't know. If it doesn't feel right anymore, get rid of it. Do you fuck with CO Cat? Maybe. I think is that the? I think I saw one of their videos. Love your gender journey for you. So amazing. Thank you. Do you think I have to or should voice train? No, you don't have to. Is it okay for me to not care? It's so hard for me that I literally do not believe I can do after years of trying. You don't have to. Like many of my best friends just never voice train, never tried to voice train, don't want to. Serve. For me, I've gone through my entire adult life, more or less having a passing voice. But in the past couple of years, I've really toned it down to more of like a roughly clocky voice. And I do that on purpose. Because I signal to other trans women, hey, I'm really comfortable with my voice, my body, my, like, being alive. I'm very comfortable with who I am. And it's very intentional that I just, like, I keep my voice at, like, a fucking high mask, low fem kind of area, usually. Or, like, high, like, pitch mask, low pitch fem is what I meant to say. Not like I can't even do, like, a boy voice, like it's like a bit. I just kind of sound like a fag trying to be a dude, like trying to do like a masculine voice. I hang around too many gay people. I can't talk like a straight person anymore. It suits you. Thank you. How old were you when you transitioned? I figured out I was trans at 15. I told my friends at 16, and then I came out socially at 17. And I also started hormones at 17. Young shit. Let's go. How do I be happy with your voice? You just gotta learn to love it. Same as any part of your body. You gotta spend time with it, and you gotta, like, appreciate its limitations, and you gotta appreciate how far you've come. And you just gotta love it no matter what. You have to love all the parts of you, broken or not. Yeah. You just gotta consciously make that decision to love it. My best friend and I started dating after not having contact for a year, and it didn't work out, and we broke up. But I'm hurt, and I don't want to lose her, but I feel awkward. Will I want to go back, I guess? That's rough. I really don't. I don't know if that was advice or not, but my thing is that I'd never get back with an ex. I don't think there's anything that could nothing good can come from it. 9.99. Thank you for the stream. It made my night better. I needed it. Hope this covers one of those shirts. Thank you. That was really nice. Thank you. I was about to get HRT, but my provinces banned them for minors. That's so awful. I'm so sorry. I transitioned at 21. Excuse me while I beat myself. Okay, 21 is not late. It's still quite early. And again, like, some of my closest friends only got an HRT a year or two ago. Some of those friends are in their, like, 30s. Okay? Like, and they look great. It's literally like, it depends on genetics and how long you're on HRT, not when you start. That's where I'm going to say. Yeah, I transitioned at 36. There you go. I transitioned at 20 and then transitioned at 13. That's crazy. That's cracked. Tips for talking to random T-girls. I've been neat mode for a year because of some bullshit, but I want to start going to meetups and shit again. Hard to talk to people and not feel like a weirdo, though. Music. Connect to them over music. A lot of trans women listen to a lot of similar music. Music is a great, easy way to connect with somebody. Say you like their outfit. If they're wearing, like, a shirt that you like, just comment on it. Try to connect over that. Get, like, an in. If you can just get an in, then you can connect over being trans, and then you're in. Then you're friends. That's my go. Tell them they look pretty, but don't be like weird about it. Just be like, oh my god, your outfit's so good. You know? I don't know. Went to the gay club last night. Everyone there knew you. I knew it. I knew it. Mostly, I just feel sad for being a maladjusted weirdo who never had any girlhood or any friends. Sorry to hear, my friend. I totally get it. It is sad. It is sad that we never got to experience like being a young girl. It sucks. But what we can do is give space for people to like experience and build like a life for each other. I don't know. Be kind to everyone around you, and try and assume that people are doing the best that they can, because they probably are. What? I'm like getting into like very genuine shit right now. Bring Major Chaser vibes. We love that. Uh, I don't eat enough. Does anyone have advice for eating more? LMAO, I really want to give my body more to work with by eating more. If someone has advice in the chat, sound off. Sound off. How would you recommend meeting trans friends IRL? I've been shut in until I transitioned recently and realized I have no friends, but I've got no connections. I have no idea where to start. Number one, go to LGBT events in your city. That's going to be bands, local house shows, DIY shows. Queer people love going to those. That's going to be pride events in your city. That's going to be just like general art stuff going around. We flock to art all the time. Like pop-up galleries and such. Number two, gay bars, gay clubs. I understand if it's not everyone's scene, but it's a super easy way to get in on that. Because everyone there already has that connection. Third thing, nerdy hobbies. A lot of trans women go to like card game events and stuff. If you're into Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic or whatever the fuck, go to those at your local card shop. D&D, go there. Like we tend to end up there as well. Those are like 3 good places to go. That's my advice. Wait. I've been in the lab cooking up a pickup line to rizz up my fellow trans women. Damn, girl, are you a drink? Because I'm a chaser. And I high-key think it would work like 90% of the time. That goes pretty hard. That goes pretty hard. That would get a laugh out of me for sure. Yeah. People diss cardio because it's the go-to method to lose weight, but cardio actually often actually increases your appetite, so you can physically eat more without feeling full. True. I met a bunch of T-girls at a regular nerd convention. Yeah. Ooh, I went to dude, okay. Anime conventions are cracked. I met one of my best friends at an anime convention rave. We were in the rave just tearing it up, and I was like, yo, fellow T-girl in the pit, we're slaying. She's like, hell yeah, we are. And then we just became like great friends after that. Hey, is there a secret handshake? I don't know. I think I've found a few other trans girls at school. There's no secret handshake. Sorry, is your YouTube name SF Forzando? Shout out to that VST. Shout out to SF Forzando. I used to use that shit all the time. I think now I use Juicy SF. Watching you as I alter a shirt, hell yeah. Anime rave? Yeah, is that Anime Central 2024? It was hit. It was a hit. It was a hit. Thank you so much for answering these questions, by the way. I guess at that point, how do I find out about LGBT events / local music scenes? Sorry, I'm clueless. No, you're all good. You're all good. I totally get it. It depends on what city you're in entirely. Um, but if you have any friends that are into the local music scene, that are into that kind of stuff, ask them. Otherwise, just look up on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, like local bands in this city, and then just follow a bunch of them. Just like go to a band, see who they play with, go to those bands. Just try and get a feel. I understand like the DIY community can be kind of unwelcoming to people who aren't willing to put in the work to find it. And I do apologize for that. My desire as a musician is to make the community as accepting and as wide-reaching as possible. So, yeah, I'd say check out a lot of Instagram stuff for your city. That's my advice. I don't have an Instagram, but I just like now and then will check certain ones. And that's nice. That's good. Search LGBT plus your city. Yeah, literally. Thank you for the great stream and answering some of my questions. No problem. I hope I did okay. One thing to say also is once you have 2 to 4 local trans art people on something like Insta, you'll start getting their friends and find heaps. Yes. We attract each other like fucking magnets. Once you find... Oh, did I... Oh no, okay, I'm okay. I thought I ended the stream accidentally. Once you find one trans person, there's probably more nearby. That's just how we work. I want to book more shows, but no one will book me. I feel so fucking frustrated and bored. Totes get it. I've been there. It's difficult. You just gotta have a lot of connections. The worst part about the music scene is needing connections to get anything. And then the only way to get like your first gig is to have a connection. It sucks. I totally get it. I understand the frustration. I'm genuinely scared to talk to other trans peeps because I feel like I'm a poser for being in the closet. Nah, you aren't a poser. We get it. At least I get it. So excited to join the trans art scene while I gain independence and stuff. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Connections are everything, literally. Yeah, that's one of the worst parts about being an artist is it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And that just sucks. That just sucks because it's not about the art. It becomes about like how good are you with people? How good are you with this and that? That's why my Willow, the co-vocalist in Snake World, she is my number one creative partner because she's really good at talking to people. She's really good at communicating. She's really good at like doing like the interpersonal stuff of just like talking to another band and getting shows and talking to venues. I don't think I sing her praises enough. Willow is the only reason any of you guys know my YouTube channel. She's the camera person in all my videos. She is the number one creative that I bounce ideas off of. Before I release like anything, she usually gets a pass at it first. I like, at least on some level, she's involved in all my major projects. Shout the fuck out to Willow. Shout the fuck out. What was I talking about? I was just ranting about one of my friends. What the fuck made me go on that? Connections. Yes, connections. Getting my music under a label took me 3 years. You got a label? Damn. To get any good at music, you have to find a way to enjoy sucking for a while somehow. True. That's true. You do have to suck for a very long time. Her camera work is full, practically brimming with personality. It is. It is. Willow's like an actual filmmaker. I'm like an artist with aspirations of filmmaking. She's an actual filmmaker. I have an epic T-girl connection, but they are like 25 and I'm a teenager, so it's like they don't book me a lot because it would be weird to interact with me too much. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. Yes, big shouts to Willow. Yes. Yo, Willow, you rock. Yes. Yes, Willow's amazing. Yeah, that's true for any art, to be honest. Being an artist is all about doing work for a year, looking back on it, going, wow, that was terrible, and repeating every year. Literally. Literally. It's so, yeah. That's so real. That's so real. I think that's what being a person is all about, too. Like, whenever I look back on the past year of my life, I'm like, wow, I was fucking lame and cringe for half of that. And then the next year, I'm like, it's the same shit, you know? That's just the cycle of life right there. I zoned out for a moment and got jump scared because my name is also Willow. You, Willow. Willow watching right now. You seem like a thug pro player. That's awesome. I'm glad I give those vibes. I'm more of a Skate 3 girl, though. I'm more of a Skate 3 girl. I have an interesting experience with music. I compose lyrics on synth B, and then send them to my friend who turns them into actually good music. That's hard. Honestly, your videos always have a great unhinged ranting to friends vibe. Yeah, because all my friends are there. Like, most of my videos have a camera crew of like, or like a film crew of like 4 to 6 people normally. So like having all my friends there is a huge like buff to my morale. It's like they all give like an AoE buff to my like acting insane abilities, and then it does well. It works well. She's gonna start singling us out. I'll shit myself if you mention Haley. I don't know any Haleys, sorry. My label is my friend, so it doesn't really count. Oh, okay, totes. Friends carry the banners. Insane in the membrane. Advice for getting out of musical writer's block. Try something you've never done before. If you are primarily like let's say you play guitar and you write songs. Try piano, or like even just like programming piano in like in a piano roll in like Ableton or something. Just try that. Maybe try some synths. Maybe fucking just start in a new way. The way I write a lot of my songs is very dependent on inspiration, like random bursts of inspiration. So I will pick, now and then with my band, we will pick out an entire day once every few months, and we'll just dedicate the day to writing. And then throughout that day, we'll do a bunch of different writing exercises. So I usually write down a bunch of song topic ideas that I think are fun or good at the start of the day. And then I'll revisit them. I'll go back to them. I'll develop them. And then as ideas strike me throughout the day, I'll add them to the list, basically. So try new things and set aside specific times for writing, where you can like really create without judgment. That's my advice. That's my advice. Ideas for girl names that are super trans but not too obvious? What do you mean by that? Like not too obviously girl or not too obviously trans? I wish I had an epic music friend. Do you like Weather Day? I do like Weather Day. I do. One of yeah. A lot of my music is I really fuck with her mixing in particular. Shit rocks. Not too obviously trans, but still solidarity. I don't know. I don't really know what's too trans anymore. I don't know. I know a lot of Alice's, I guess. Um, I know a few Morgans. I know a few Averys. I guess those are all very common names. Those like people in my life. Tips for learning a DAW. I'm having a lot of trouble with learning Logic because all the tutorials suck. Spend a lot of time with it, really, is the only advice I got. You really just need to pour in tens of hours learning, like, basic functions. Um, the user manuals are probably good. Probably read them, but I never did. I just fucked around for a while. And if someone in your life uses the same DAW, ask them for like ask to like sit in on like them producing. And then maybe they can like explain what they're doing. And then you could probably pick something up from that. Boom. Recently did a practical art test to finally get back into full-time employment and absolutely beefed it, trying to feel okay about while waiting for the inevitable news, but it sucks ass. What do you mean by a practical art test? I'm not certain what that is. Okay. Okay, I low key like Dawn. I'm taking that. Hell yeah, Dawn's a good name. I went to a concert with a friend to see an artist I wasn't super into, and Weather Day opened for them. And I was like, I don't know who this is, but I love the vibe, so I'm buying merch. Oh yeah, they're great. I fuck with her stuff. I like it more than Ableton or FL, so it's kind of the only one left. Yeah, yeah. Oh, practical art means drawing or paint. Okay, or I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I got you. I hope I'm sure it's not that bad. The fact that you create anything at all is beautiful. Am I misanthropic? Because anytime I think of going to an LGBT music event or something, I think about how much I hate pretentious people, how much I don't want to interact with them. As somebody who wants to enjoy art, it would do you a favor if you try to remove pretentious from your vocabulary. Because from my view, the word pretentious is usually used to stamp out art that's trying for like a big thing, or people that are really trying to communicate like a grand concept. And I understand if you don't want to interact with people who are disingenuous, but I feel like pretentious is not a word I like. And I don't know. I think it's important to recognize that those people who may be pretentious are probably just trying to communicate a grand concept that aren't doing it quite well. I love pretentious art, to be clear. I hate when people say that about art. Okay. Fair enough. For me, it's like, I don't know. It's one of those words that gets me like, you know? You just gotta go in expecting to interact with some annoying people is what it is. No matter what, wherever you're going, you're gonna interact with some annoying people. So you have to interface with that and just accept that there's going to be people that just rub you the wrong way. And then you can actually connect with the cool people there. Do you ever have a hard time talking about incel because of its political implications as opposed to it being cringe? Yeah. Anytime I talk about anytime I talk about music that is created by somebody who disagrees with me politically, let's say that. Specifically right-wing artists. Whenever I interact with that art, I want to be very careful with how I talk about that art and how I bring that art up to other people. Because I understand that not everyone's always going to be like down with it, right? Only some people are only going to, some people just will not listen to an artist because of their political affiliation, and I totally get it. For many artists, I am the same way. And I wouldn't recommend supporting any of those artists. However, I do connect with some art that is made by shitty people. Because that's just how the nature of human expression works, is you're going to relate to people that suck. And the thing is with that is like, you just have to accept that the art is art. And it's just gonna be art. And the way I look at it is that I approach the art on its own terms, and I don't make excuses for it, and I don't judge it for what it's not. That's a very sloppy way of what I'm trying to say. But yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. The thing is, I feel like if you're watching my videos, you probably have some kind of taste for weird, fucked up art. On some level. If you don't, I totally get it, but I am drawn to things that make me feel weird or icky. So it's hard for me to like, I don't know. I'm just trying to like bridge a gap, I suppose. Anyways, I don't want to like dwell on the topic for too long, because at the same time as I say all of this, I don't want to like give those political opinions any kind of like validation or anything. I think the beliefs of many incelcore artists are fucking heinous. And I will not make excuses for that. And it's not even but their music slaps. It's they are not good people. And their music can be separate from that, in my head. Not for everyone. Not everyone feels that way, and I totally get it. But that's how I look at it. I know that too well from joining a band with great songs, but then getting booed where I came out. It's awful. So sorry to hear. All art is moral and awesome to engage with when you set sail across the seven seas for a hidden treasure. True! That's actually so true. I love weird art. I like feeling funny when I experience art. I think your mind is beautiful. I'm glad I get to taste some of the strange stuff. I'm glad. I'm glad people are receptive to it. I try to discuss art uncompromisingly. And sometimes I may accidentally compromise it, and that feels shitty. But, you know, I don't know. Weird art. Shout out to weird art. Shout out to fucked up weird art. I'm all about it. I've been streaming for like 2 hours. Oh my fucking god. I think separating art from the artist is a personal dissection, and it's ethical to enjoy almost all art. Agree. That's a fact. That is a rhyme approved fact. I'm losing steam, y'all. So I'm gonna start wrapping this up here. Am I gonna shout anything else out? No, I don't think I'm shouting anything up. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope you all take it easy. I'll be back sometime soon. I'm running low on cash, so maybe I'll dip back into streaming a little bit more often. Get $15 here and there. Ko-fi/shitty kickflips. Wait, hold on. So are we hard committing to separating art from artist? I can listen to Melanie Martinez again. You can listen to whoever you want. I'm not gonna stop you. I guess I'm hard committing to it. I don't know. I don't like to play with morals. I don't think I'm a particularly morally right or upright person. I don't think many other people are. And I think appeals to morals are inherently flawed. This is a great way to end the stream. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. End the stream.